Every year, 100,000 women are diagnosed and 30,000 women die of breast cancer in the United States. This frightening disease is the most common cancer to occur in women and the second most common cause of cancer deaths in women. Recent research suggests that participation in a support group for women with breast cancer can improve their chances of survival. One of the newest forms of support groups is dance movement therapy. This video illustrates the use of one type of this therapy called authentic movement.
What I found is that the authentic movement is like a moving meditation, in that you always stay present with what's happening now and what's happening now and what's happening now, and changing in each moment. And it's one of the few times that I've ever had a direct cancer memory of, ooh, remember when you had no hair? Remember what it was like when you had no hair? Look at how long it is now. Ooh, you know, and just the sensation of feeling it on my, and flapping it. And it just felt very beautiful.
The purpose of authentic movement is to encourage emotional healing and personal growth. It uses body awareness and free movement to express unresolved feelings about past and present experiences which have affected the body and the self. One person, the mover, closes her eyes and waits for an impulse, a feeling, or a memory to emerge. She focuses on that impulse and follows ideas which come to her during the movement. Another person, the witness, observes the mover intently, as if she were meditating. She notices thoughts, feelings, and images that are evoked in herself.
In my experience of authentic movement, to be witnessed is so profound. To feel in some way like something that is going on with you is intolerable, both personally and socially. Sort of like the early ideas about leprosy and things like that. To have a part of you that feels so maimed and dark and in shadow, looked at lovingly, for me is a big chunk of the healing.
This whole experience in being in touch with other women who've had the same experience that I've had has been a very healing experience for me emotionally, and I feel such a oneness with other women who've had breast cancer, and I feel that we can help other women realize that life isn't over, you know, that there's much, much left.
What came up a lot in my group, and it sounds like in the others a lot too, was fear. The idea that they are afraid of their body. Well, basically, authentic movement is asking of us, of someone with breast cancer, to go back into the body, through the body experience. Yes, you're afraid, go back there. There's no place else you can go. You can't space out and get spiritual. You can't be in denial because it's going to come out somewhere else. I mean, that's my sense of it. You've got to go back through the body, through the site of the wound, in a sense, to heal yourself.
The word cancer to my mother meant death, and all of a sudden I realized that's what it meant to me, and I could not believe it. I always thought that mentally I could handle this. So I had some gut things that I had to take into account. I've never had to deal with the body in any way before. It was just sort of that thing that imprisoned my mind and my spirit. I think I understand the words out of the Bible of the body and the soul being together. I had just about divorced the soul and the spirit from the body. Now I can feel that integration. It's a deeper sense of aliveness and wellness. I was still feeling the heaviness, and I didn't realize that I needed to grieve until today.
I want so much to say the words that will give credit and credibility to this work. I know it looks pretty far out. It's very powerful, and we as women see the need for it. And whether or not someone else sees the need for it, or believes in it, or whether it looks good or doesn't look good, or looks viable or statistically is provable, the more people are exposed to this, the more voices can say, yes, this works.